Ooh. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Good morning. Welcome to Live and Learn. It's Monday morning. Woo. 27 degrees Fahrenheit here from Boston, Massachusetts, United States of America, if you needed any reminding. North America, planet Earth, which is the third stone from the sun, and this, the solar system that resides comfortably in the outer spiral arm of the Milky Way galaxy, which is in the local group, the Virgo cluster, the Laniakea supercluster, in the known universe, somewhere within the multiverse of all possibilities, if that's what you believe. People have different beliefs. I don't have to share your beliefs to respect your beliefs. You don't have to have my beliefs in order to respect my beliefs. You know? Funny how that works. Happy Monday if that applies. Make sure you get a case of the Mondays. And no. Don't get a case of the Mondays. Let the Mondays get a case of you instead. First thing in the morning, first train into Boston, and it'll be here in 4 minutes. And I hope you're having a great day. I hope you continue to have a great day. I hope you have a good morning, great day. It's Live and Learn, the morning gratitude show. It's a slice of my commute. Taking public transportation, yeah. Oh, boy. I'm fine. I woke up, I had a little breakfast. You know, had some coffee. Live and learn. Something my mom used to say to me all the time growing up. I think she got it from her mom, my grandmother. And so it goes. It ends with me because I have no children. But unless I, share it with you guys, it stops with me. So hopefully Live and Learn can pass on another couple of generations. But that's what happens to bloodlines. It's in my bloodlines. My little cousin Sean, he ain't that little. He's huge. He's taller than me. Big guy. He's a great guy, actually. Grew up to be a fine man. Both of him and his brother Patrick. My uncle's boys. Love him. He's got 2 kids. He's got a son and a daughter. So the bloodline will go on. The family name will go on. I'm very proud of him. Something I wasn't able to do. I fucked that up. Get it? Oh, that's a dirty joke-ish kind of thing. Maybe a little vulgar. How could you fuck that up? You'd be surprised. It's Live and Learn, the gratitude show. First thing in the morning, where I make a gratitude list. It formats my hard drive. It organizes my mind, body, and soul for the day I got ahead of me. And I'm still the same person. Same bank account, same job, same fate. Same shoe size. Yet, things are just a little different now. I have a greater appreciation. I have purpose. I have perspective. And with that came a modicum of peace. Wow, that's new. I've suffered from the chronic mopies, the chronic angries, and the chronic lonelies all my life. I still do. I just manage it better. And I'm not like an open sore. I'm not a raw nerve getting aggravated at everything around me. I'm not pissed off that life's not gone my way. It's better than I realize because I have gratitude. Because I have the ability to make a gratitude list and I can literally put into words the things that I can focus on that I'm grateful for. And the ability to literally count your blessings has this huge impact on you. It stops the inertia of your sideways and bad day. You can literally count your blessings. You're focusing on what matters most and what's beneficial to you instead of dwelling on things you don't have, on disappointments, on things you're covetous about, on things you're angry about. It has the power to shape the destiny of your day, your week, your month, your year. Big fan of this. So I start off my gratitude list with what I call the Foundation 8. And from there, I elaborate. Now, this is my interpretation of gratitude lists. This is my attempt at it. I've adapted and adjusted it for me because I know what works for me. Uh-oh, here we go. Woo! Hello, Silverbird. That's the name of the brand of subway car we'll be taking into the city. Oh, I see what my spot that I require. Let's just sit. Here we go. Oh. Take off the glove. Oh. Yes, so don't get a case of the Mondays. Let the Mondays get a case of you instead. The Foundation 8 of my gratitude list are: I am grateful for my family, for my friends, for my faith, my freedom, my health, my union job, a good night's sleep, and a solid breakfast. And from there, I elaborate and I build on that. And, early on when I first started doing the gratitude lists about 5 years ago, I used to write them down on yellow legal pad with blue medium ballpoint ink, preferably a Bic stick biro, the clear one with the blue cap. I would always dig at my gums and teeth with the pocket thing, the TMI. That was as a child, though. Come on, I haven't done that in decades. All mine, all real. And they would accumulate, and so one bad day I was down in the dumps, day was going sideways, and I just looked at this pile of old gratitude lists, and I would just fill up a page, I would turn the page and fill up the other side of that page, wash, rinse, repeat. And then I started looking at these gratitude lists, and I'm like, wow, you had 14 things to be grateful for yesterday. You had 11 this day last week. You had 12 yesterday, the day before that. Things are not as bad as your self-talk is trying to convince you that they are. And it's like, wow, that was mind-blowing. That was the first realization. The first gate. Yeah, I'm doing okay. I'm tired. I'm a little wistful, but I'm tired. It's drained. I'm fine though. Well, because I completed a big task. Well, phase 1 of a big task. I avoided spending money on a mover, and I had friends help me move. Blessed and grateful. Mario, thank you so much. You might know him as MC in our comment section and chat. He did 4 trips. 1 trip one day, and then we did 3 trips last week before the snow, and that was wonderful. And then I had one more trip. So my roommate Andrew, he's got a big old pickup truck. He loaded it up yesterday morning, and we humped it up the stairs, and now it's done. Now my living room is filled with full moving boxes waiting to be unpacked. That was the plan, though. I mean, seriously, I got like the TV stand set up. The DVDs are where they're supposed to. The Blu-rays racks are where they're supposed to be. I mean, the coffee table's where it's supposed to be. It's literally piled on with moving boxes, garment boxes specifically. The kind with the bar on top of it that you just put your hangers on. Great thing, because I'm going to take the clothes out of that and fill it up with my mom's articles of clothing from the closets, making space for me and freeing, and another step closer to getting a women's shelter to come and pick up all of mom's clothes, so someone out there can benefit from my mom's sense of style. She has so much clothes. I would not call her a hoarder. She was a very organized person. Everything had a place. It's just going to take time and effort, a little bit at a time, though. There's an old White Stripes song. It's called "Look at the Squirrel." The squirrel broke its problems into little things, and he got it done. And Janet, being inspired by the squirrel, broke her problems into little pieces, and she can cope. It's a cute little thing. Dun dun dun, dun dun dun. Be like the squirrel, girl. Be like the squirrel. Oh, 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 oh. Cut off your hair. Straighten your curls. Well, your problems hide in your curls. Yeah. Freeform musicals. So what we do here, Channel Ocho. It used to be called Channel Ocho. Channel Ocho is that was a Freudian slippage kind of thing. Channel Ocho is my blog way back in the day. I blogged for years. I blogged for about 13 years. I did a hockey blog, like everything I do on YouTube. I did hockey, cooking, spirituality, and comic books. And I'm a huge hockey fan. I did something called The Smoking Puck because I'm a big stoner and I thought it was clever. That's me, yay, clever. But Channel Ocho is from The Simpsons. It's the Telemundo of Springfield. It's where you see, I think his name is it Hernan, the dancing bee? Ay, no me gusta. The dancing bee of spring. Yeah, that's. Channel Ocho. I deleted that blog. Someone I used to date found it, and I freaked out. So I changed the URL, and so it kind of really that's the first that it really derailed the momentum of of my blogger, and then in 2017 I deleted the whole thing, and because I smelled the winds of change. I didn't, unless it would really impress me. If I don't want it, don't do it. But if someone tried to use an archive of my old blog against me, I'd be like, holy shit, you saved this? You thought I was important enough to try to leverage me with my words that I deleted because of something like this. Because that's when everything started getting woke. That's when progressives started weaponizing everything, when people were being fired for tweets that they made 10 years previous to that. I had all of this emo, gushy, yucky, angry, TMI shit on my blog, and it just couldn't stay. So I deleted it. And it was freeing in a way, I guess. In that Buddhist sense of attachment. becoming unattached from it, and yet, yeah. Where was I going with that? I mistakenly called the Reverend Sully Eric O'Sullivan YouTube channel as Channel Ocho, and yeah, that's in the past. Looking forward to a very busy day of work. That's okay. Work is work. The work is the work. Get the work done. Be organized, be efficient, be clean. I'm a professional chef. You know what I mean? Make sure your knives are sharp. Make sure your station's washed, rinsed, and sanitized. Fresh cutting board. Check your produce. Check your proteins. Look at it, touch it, smell it. Well, clean, with gloved hands. You know? And it's Monday. Happy Monday if that applies. Sometimes it just don't. Did I get a good night's sleep? Sure. I was asleep by 8. I pretty much slept all through the night. You know, I had my my Super Sully Sunday stream. Now it's starting to get over 100 views per episode. Now, I just, oh, look at your view counts. Oh my God. Like, I'm a small channel, and I'm blessed and grateful that anyone shows up, especially you guys. Don't cough in someone's ear, Sully. That's rude. No, just looking forward to a busy day. I mean, I purposely went light on Friday because it was a short week, and so just start fresh. But also, like I was saying about the squirrel and the White Stripe song, and about moving, make smaller batches. You don't have to, sure, you'll be doing it again on tomorrow or Wednesday, but that's fine. You don't have to do everything all at once. Not be overwhelmed by it. An organized chef can pull off anything, seriously. And it's good to keep your skill set straight and sharp. I'm one of these weirdos. I take every opportunity prepping with my knife as an excuse to practice my knife skills. You know what I mean? Like, why not? Sharpen your knife. Just bâtonnet, brunoise, fine dice, rough chop, all this shit, man. I don't know. It might be boring to you, but it's a big part of my trade. I'm a tradesman, I'm a professional chef. I'm a union tradesman. I'm so blessed and grateful for that. I paid I could get jam. I'm like still paying 2 houses of bills, but that's basically over with now. And but I'm like, it's a little daunting. It really is, because it's expensive to live on your own. I mean, I'm so used to having roommates, and having roommates defers a lot of that cost of living, but it makes you conserve, as opposed to being liberal with your resources. It's like, I keep the heat down. I only turn it up like twice a day to get it warm in there, and I got hoodies, hooded sweatshirts in strategic locations everywhere. Throw on a hoodie, throw on two. I got a double extra large zip up one to fit over a pullover hoodie. Just in case. I got so many blankets on my bed that it's so toasty warm. The only thing that gets cold is my head in the middle of the night, if anything. But it's my first winter there. I've been living there basically since mid-November. When it started a couple of days a week, then it was several days a week, and then it was, I'll come back, I'll just spend a couple of days a week in Medford, and then for the past, month or so, for basically all of January, I've been spending the majority of my time there. Last Saturday was the last time I slept there. I left a lot of gear behind. But that's okay. I like those guys. I really like my roommates. I mean, Edwin I've lived with for 7 years. Andrew I've lived with for 4 years. So we're a good team. That's nice. I was home. This is a new chapter in my life. I'm grateful and blessed for it. I'm grateful. Like I start off my list. Family. It leads off my gratitude list. My foundation aid. I mean, my mother. God bless her. Rest in peace. Took care of me. Made sure everything was all set. And wow, my heart is just so broken. But it's pouring out love and light from her. Yeah, so there's still a lot to do, and the finishing touch will be buying a sofa with a pull-out bed for Posty when he can visit. You give a place to crash. Here, I got a parking spot. Crash. Well, let's take the train into town. Meet up with the boys. Hang around here. Find a new restaurant. Yeah. Oh boy, it's just like the electric bill. It's like I'm one person. I keep things unplugged. Like I literally unplug everything. Everything's in a power strip, and like the computer in the studio. I keep that unplugged most of the time. Only when I'm using it. Just like everything. I wish I could figure out how to unplug the dishwasher. I never use that. I don't use a dishwasher. Maybe a manual kill switch for the stove. Because if it's plugged in, there's a current going through it. You know what I mean? I'm going to go for like the bare minimum. I'll figure it all out. I've just started. I just got here. Yeah, it's been like 2 months. That's a lot, And lo and behold, my childhood bedroom. Hello. Hello, old me. Wow, the windows open or crack. We used to do that back in the day. We got steam heat in the projects. It would be so hot in the wintertime that we'd have to crack the windows open. But we had unlimited hot water. That's where I turned to life. I would take magnificent marathon hot showers. You would never run out of hot water in the projects. But yeah, it's Monday. It's a new week. Get ready for it. Gird your loins for the field of battle. Prepare your mind, your heart, your soul. Have gratitude. Feel blessed. I mean, it can really help with your life. It's not the cure to everything, but it really helps with the load. It's like it's like you've been lugging all that shit around. Guess what? Now you have a cart, a little wagon with wheels and a handle, and you're like, wow. Oh wow, all this load's a lot more manageable right now. Ain't that great? Yeah, it is. And that's what gratitude can do for you. It gives you perspective because you're focusing on what's going on in your life that's good and positive. And through that perspective comes purpose. And once you have that purpose, that sense of purpose, and you can share it too. I mean, I've been gifted with a sense of peace. Because I realize what's good and what's not good, and what's a selfish desire, and what's, a more righteous, wholesome kind of desire. What's necessary and what's unnecessary. I had 2 pints of beer this weekend on Friday night. That was it. It was with my supper. Drinking less. That's great. It's good for anyone. It's great for me, though. I mean, I shouldn't want to drink on my downtime. I shouldn't want to be looking forward to Friday or Saturday night where I can get loaded alone. I don't know. I don't have answers. All I have are more questions. But a gratitude list can help you. It's helped me. And I want to pay that forward. And thank you for tuning in to the channel. Please smash that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. We're a small growing channel. Hopefully we can get up to 2,000 subscribers by the end of this year. That's a good goal to have. It's a noble goal. I think I'm gonna set my mind on that. Make that happen. And when I get my mom's condo all squared away, I'm going to start doing more and more content. I've got a few different cameras I've accrued over the years. A GoPro, a Nikon, with a kit that I got with a tripod. And you plug that shit into your computer and it doubles as a video camera. I also have an old 8mm Super VHS. VHS-C, was it? A small cassette from the late 80s, early 90s. I'm gonna find me a cord for that, like some kind of USB cord, and look some retro stuff, maybe a couple of different cameras. Sky's the limit, I'm psyched, and I'm glad you're here for the journey. Thank you so much for tuning in. God bless. Namaste. Good luck, and we'll see you tomorrow with more gratitude lists. Ciao. Bye bye.